I stayed the weekend at Mountain Shadows Resort Scottsdale, and this is how it went.
I'm so excited to see this room. It's gorgeous. Oh, it's stunning. I've never seen a shower in the middle of the room. And then this is so sweet. They left me a card, a little welcome present, some yummy snacks. Okay, I might have to open these right now. This is lovely. Mountain Shadows knows how to welcome someone. Let me look at more of the room.
Oh, right up to the putting green. Now let's explore more of the resort. This wall had a bunch of photos from the past at the resort, and many of them had famous people included in the photos, like Marilyn Monroe. There was also a really neat map of what the resort used to look like. One thing I loved about Mountain Shadows is that there was art everywhere. They thought through the designs really well, all the way down to the architecture of the resort. Walking through the lobby had the feeling of walking through an art museum, and I had to stop and look at the beautiful pieces. We continued walking through the lobby to arrive at the bar and restaurant called Hearth 61. Since we stayed during the weekend, they had live music both nights we were there. The band was fantastic, and it really added to the atmosphere at the bar. After the band performed, it was time to get some rest because we had a busy weekend ahead of us.
I'm heading to the gym this morning because I have a tea time at Mountain Shadows this afternoon, and I want to get all warmed up and get a little workout in to make sure my swing is dialed in. I also want to work up a little appetite for brunch later. So come with me, we'll check out the gym and I'll show you what I do to get warmed up for my round.
Now that we're at the Citizens Club, it's time to get to work. I like to start my workouts with a yoga flow, so a lot of rotational movements that are slow and give me a really good stretch to start out the workout. Then from there, I like to get a little cardio workout in. Cardio is not my favorite type of workout, but I couldn't resist because this view is gorgeous, looking over the mountains and the pool. Then it was time to hit the weights, and I like to do a lot of rotational workouts with weights, as well as use any equipment that I normally don't have access to. Lastly, I finished up the workout with abs and more stability and balancing poses. So these are called dead bugs, and these are one of my favorite ab workouts that help the golf swing. And now that the workout's complete, it's time for brunch. I really love the layout of this resort and the designs and architecture you find in all the little details around Mountain Shadows. Everything looked great on the menu, but we ended up going with the garden omelet and the banana ricotta pancakes, which were amazing. After brunch, we had a little bit of downtime before our tea time, so we sat outside and enjoyed the nice weather. I also made sure to stop in the pro shop to get a hat before the tea time. While I was there, I learned a lot about the course and the history at the course and resort. They have a whole cabinet and section of the pro shop that's dedicated to the history of the course, and in the cabinet are some really neat photos, artifacts, and record-breaking scorecards. I cover the history and my golf round in another YouTube video, so you can check that out if you'd like to find out more about the course. It is the last night at Mountain Shadows, and tonight I'm going to check out a Rooftop Terrace that was open earlier for a wedding cocktail hour, and it was open last night too, so hopefully it's open tonight so I can check that out. It looked like it was a beautiful view from there, and then I'll probably end up at the restaurant and bar tonight. Last night there was live music and that was really enjoyable, so regardless of live music or not, the atmosphere is fantastic. Here. Last night they had the lights on, and then obviously during the wedding cocktail hour they had the lights on, so I think they're closed now. But I love seeing the mountains and the skyline all lit up in moonlight. It's gorgeous. Go check out the inside in the restaurant. We weren't super hungry, so we just ordered appetizers at the bar and then a few drinks, which were all fantastic. And then of course the live music was a wonderful touch as well. It's an early morning, but we wanted to catch a sunrise this morning, and I talked to someone at the gym, which they call the Citizens Club, yesterday, and they gave us this map. So they do a sunrise run a few times a week, and we didn't have one this morning, so we're gonna do it ourselves. This is exactly a mile loop around the golf course. And so it's mapped in different places, and there's obviously the holes to help guide you through it. So a mile to do this loop, and then if you were to walk around the entire course, it's about 2 miles. So that's good to know. And then he also gave me this map of the surrounding area. So if I wanted to go for a run in the neighborhood, I'd be able to follow these streets. I also really love the trails in this area. So I'm not sure if I'll get a chance to hike one of the trails while I'm here, but they list out all the different trails, and I've done most of them in the past, and they're all fantastic. So I'm excited to catch a sunrise and get some beautiful views while I'm out on the course this morning getting some exercise. So this is hole 18. This is the start of the sunrise trail backs into the resort. So there's a beautiful wedding right there past the green yesterday, which is why we couldn't play hole 18. But super happy for the couple, and congratulations to you if you are watching this. You chose a beautiful venue for your wedding. All right, now we're ready to continue the run. No more breaks for me. All right, I'm stopping one more time to point out hole 8, which gave me that double bogey yesterday, and now all I want to do is replay it. I've got extra energy now and a little bit of anger to run off. We're doing a bit of bird watching this morning. It's kind of hard to tell, but that is a hawk in the tree. This white heron flew from the pond to on top of that person's roof, which is pretty majestic to see it flying up there. All right, that run was fantastic and the views were even better. Now I'm going to go by Rusty's to get some coffee and then head to the pool for a little bit. This is absolutely gorgeous. The pool here is a 2-tier, zero-edge pool, and then there's a hot tub at the top, and then of course the gym's behind that, and what I love the most is the mountain views. Literally from every side of this resort you see mountains. Everything about it is relaxing, and so now I'm just going to sit back and enjoy it. I had a fantastic stay at Mountain Shadows. If you're in Arizona, I recommend stopping by to play the short course or staying at the resort.